Imagine your body is a highly efficient factory. Everything's running perfectly. But suddenly, someone turns off the lights. No more deliveries. No supplies. Nothing. What you're about to experience in the next 36 hours isn't a slow starvation. It's an internal revolution. Your organs will curse, they'll beg, and in the end, they'll completely reinvent themselves. Are you ready to find out what happens when your body activates the emergency plan you didn't even know existed? Welcome to your 36-hour experiment. It all starts innocently enough. You've just enjoyed your last meal. Maybe it was a juicy burger or a bowl of pasta. Your body feels safe. It's full, content, and oblivious. Inside you, it's the ultimate comfort zone. Let's meet the team running this factory. There's the brain, the boss in the control room. It loves sugar and expects the power to never cut out. Then we have the liver, the cool-headed manager. She's currently sorting out the evening's supplies. And of course the stomach, our little drama queen. As long as it's full, it's quiet. But woe betide it if it runs empty. Right now, your blood is still swimming in bliss. Glucose shoots through your veins like rush-hour traffic. And that's where the pancreas steps in. It sends out its most loyal employee, insulin. Like a diligent mail carrier, insulin knocks on every cell door, delivering the sugar. "Here's your energy for today," it calls out. Your muscles gratefully accept it, and your liver fills up its little glycogen stores, your body's short-term batteries. Everything seems perfectly organized. And check out the fat cells. They're lounging lazily on the beach of your hips, scrolling on their phones, thinking they have the day off. They're so naive. They have no idea that in just a few hours, the biggest storm of their lives will break out. They don't suspect that soon, they'll be the only ones who have to keep the whole operation running. For now, it's the calm before the storm. Your body is in cruise control mode. The energy is there, the fuel is flowing. But the clock is ticking. The pipeline has just been cut. Deep within your organs, the first cells are looking around, wondering, hold on, where are the supplies? The silence begins, and that silence is about to get really loud. 4 hours have passed. The party's officially over. The last bit of sugar from your lunch has been burned. The bloodstream suddenly becomes eerily quiet. Our diligent mail carrier, insulin, wipes the sweat from his brow, hangs up his bag, and calls it a day. The fuel supply has stopped. Now it's the liver's time to shine. She's the level-headed crisis manager, the one who always puts in overtime when everyone else is panicking. She rolls up her sleeves and says, "Don't worry, I've got something prepared." She opens her safe and pulls out the glycogen, your biological emergency battery. Drop by drop, she feeds this stored sugar into your blood to keep your brain alive and your mood stable. But while the liver is working hard in the basement, upstairs, the real drama begins. The stomach. Oh, our stomach. It's noticed the kitchen is closed. And it's absolutely not okay with that. It starts releasing ghrelin, the hormone we know as hunger. But today, ghrelin isn't a friendly hint. It's a loud, aggressive wake-up call. Your stomach isn't just growling, it's putting on a full-blown drama. It sends signals to your brain. "We're starving. Act now. Where's the snack?" You might get shaky, your mood plummets, and you can't think of anything but that one candy bar in the cupboard. But here's the secret your body isn't telling you. This isn't a real emergency. It's pure habit. Your body is like a spoiled child that's always gotten candy and is now hearing no for the first time. This feeling of hunger isn't a danger, it's just a psychological test. The liver calmly continues its work. It knows its reserves are limited. Glycogen lasts for about 12 hours, maybe a little less if you're active. It looks at the clock and sees the battery bar slowly turning red. 10%? 8%. The liver knows it will soon have to make a much bigger decision. But for now, it's holding the fort while the stomach outside continues its Oscar-worthy performance. The battle has just begun. We've hit the 12th hour. The liver takes one last look inside its safe. The glycogen is gone. Completely. The short-term batteries are empty, and your system's screen is flickering a menacing red. Normally, panic would break out now. But precisely at this moment of apparent failure, the miracle happens. The liver grabs the red phone and calls the fat cells. Remember that beach vacation you've been on for years? It's over. We need you. Right now. And suddenly, it happens. The safes on your hips, your belly, and your thighs spring open. Fat molecules flood your bloodstream like a huge fleet of tanker trucks. They head directly for the liver, and that's where the magic happens. The liver converts this fat into ketones. This isn't just new fuel. It's like suddenly swapping an old, sooty gasoline engine for a silent, state-of-the-art electric motor. And who's the first to try this new stuff? The boss in the control room. The brain. At first, the brain is skeptical. It's a junkie, addicted to quick sugar. But as the first ketones cross the blood-brain barrier, the sector pauses. There's no more sugar crash. No emotional roller coaster. Instead, you feel a cool, almost eerie clarity. The fog in your head lifts. You're not getting weaker. You're getting awake. Even your heart beats a new rhythm. It loves ketones because they burn more efficiently and consume less oxygen. It's like your entire system is suddenly running on solar power, clean, stable, and inexhaustible. And the strangest thing, the screaming drama queen, your stomach, suddenly shuts up. Why? Because your body has realized it no longer depends on the next sandwich. It's just discovered an internal buffet that's good for weeks. Ghrelin retreats. Hunger fades into background noise. You're now in a state of ketosis. You're no longer a victim of your hunger. You are the machine that powers itself. The transformation has officially begun. We've passed the 20-hour mark. While you might just be sitting on the couch or working, something revolutionary is happening inside you. With no more food coming in, your digestive system has had its first complete break in months. The conveyor belts are still. The factory is empty. And your body uses this very silence for a project it's put off for far too long, the big spring cleaning. In science, we call this autophagy. The word comes from Greek and literally means self-devouring. But don't worry, your body isn't randomly eating itself. It becomes the ultimate recycling expert. Imagine, in each of your trillions of cells, there are little trash collectors. For months, they were overwhelmed because new trash was constantly coming in from outside. But now, in the quiet of fasting, they finally have time. They search for broken proteins, outdated cell structures, and damaged mitochondria, the tiny piles of scrap that make your cells so and sluggish. Your body looks at the cellular scrap and says, "We don't need that anymore, but we can build something new from it." It melts down the waste and extracts valuable building materials and energy from it. It's a biological rejuvenation at a molecular level. But it goes even deeper. Your immune system also joins the revitalization. Old, weak white blood cells float around in your blood, the veterans of your defense that should have retired long ago. Since the body now needs to trim for efficiency, it dismisses these lazy cells. It breaks them down to make space. It prepares the field so that after fasting, a brand new, state-of-the-art army of immune cells can emerge. You might not feel this process directly as fireworks, but you'll feel lighter. Not just because of the calories, but because the cellular baggage is disappearing. Your organs breathe a sigh of relief. The liver cleans itself, the intestines repair their barriers, and your cells are polished until they shine again. You're no longer a dilapidated building. You're a construction site in the final sprint to perfection. Your body recycles yesterday to secure tomorrow. We're reaching the home stretch. The 30th hour begins. Your body is no longer a place of scarcity, but a temple of efficiency. While the world outside thinks you're weak, something spectacular is happening in your blood. Growth hormones, or HGH, are skyrocketing. Why does your body do this? It's pure biological brilliance. It wants to protect your muscles and repair your tissues while simultaneously burning the last of your fat. It's like an architect in the middle of a renovation deciding to use only the best materials for the foundation. You're not breaking down. You're rebuilding yourself smarter. And remember our mail carrier, Insulin? He's now returning from his long vacation, but he's a changed man. Your cells have become extremely sensitive. The vending machine effect kicks in. As soon as you eat again later, your body will process sugar with a precision you haven't had in years. No more roller coasters, just balance. Now in your head, there's a flow state. Your brain runs on ketones as smoothly and sharply as a laser beam. You no longer feel hungry, you feel invincible. The orchestra of your organs is now playing a perfect symphony. The liver hums, the heart beats softly, and your mind is as clear as a mountain lake in the morning. 36 hours. You did it. You didn't just deprive your body of food. You gave it back its freedom. The freedom to heal itself without constantly being interrupted by the next meal. You've just unlocked the version of yourself that runs cleaner, thinks faster, and stays calmer. You're no longer the same person who put down the last fork a day and a half ago. You are a biological upgrade, and the next time you open the fridge, do it with respect for this incredible machine inside you. Your body was ready. Were you?